Mike Fairlack here to entertain you before I lose the daylight. With the help of Petey Pablo. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Spinning around your head like a helicopter. North Carolina. Or Nelly Furtado. I am like a bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. Or Robbie Williams, not to be confused with Robert Williams. Time to move your body, rock DJ. Sorry, I was listening to a homemade mix tape I made. All stuff from approximately 2001. Anyways, wanted to get one out before I lost its daylight. It's dreary, cloudy. It rained earlier, so I learned of an Antifa affiliated militia group recently, based out of Milwaukee, called Violent People's Revolution or People's Revolution. Have to make sure I avoid that communist group. Yeah, they're basically a communist militia group based out of Milwaukee. Kyle Rittenhouse. Yeah, I could talk a little bit about it now because my case is over, but about quite a few years ago I had a thing where the judge didn't go off on the other side, but obviously didn't like their line of questioning and in my favor. I can talk a little bit about it now because it's all over. But anyways, that's what I thought of when I saw that judge go off on that guy that was kept questioning Kyle Rittenhouse. And the judge went off on him because he didn't like his line of questioning. I had a similar experience in my real life years ago, in my case, where the judge didn't like their line of questioning. Anyways, so with all this inflation BS, our cost of living raise that we get annually is going to have to be more than 6% if we want to keep up with this inflation. Otherwise, we're going to be taking a pay cut instead of a pay raise. But Joey don't care. He's shutting down another pipeline. Joey basically says, to hell with you American people. We're going to shut down the pipeline, and this way here will be more money to give my bosses. His bosses aren't we the people, although that's the way ideally it's supposed to work. But anywho, I really like these army shirts. They're long. They're slightly longer on the bottom, so when you tuck them in, you don't have to worry about them coming out. And that makes sense, because when you're in the Army, you got to pay attention to your duty. You can't worry about if your shirt's coming out of your pants. But somebody also enlightened me about, in the desert, it gets really hot during the day and really cold at night. So when you're sleeping, you don't want scorpions making their way into your underpants. That wouldn't be a nice thing to wake up to. But last night I went to Bible study and watched a video. It's a 6-week thing called The Christmas Experience. We watched a video about the Virgin Mary and Joseph. Pretty good production. City on the Hill is the name of the organization that made it. But pretty interesting. Although we really don't know a whole lot about Mary or Joseph. Mary, the best we can say is she was a humble girl, and Joseph was a just man of the people that lived in that time. But I didn't say anything, of course, in Bible study, but I kept playing a little bit of Sam Kinison stand up in my head. Especially that bit where Sam Kinison says, yeah, you better be the Son of God. And I'll tell you something else. You listening, Mary? You better be the only Son of God. I'm not running a shelter for the Almighty's orphaned misfits. I don't care what anybody says. That's funny. Oh, damn. Sam Kinison. That's another one. The world barely knew you, Sam. Alright, it's just getting too dark, so I better... Maybe I'll do another video during my jog tonight. But that'll do it for this one. Mike Paralack, thank you for your time.